put the square root. So y equals, the 1/2 is still going to stay in the front. In place of the f, I'm going to do square root, and then there's just going to be an x on the inside. Once again, if you want to put it in parentheses, you can, but because it's under the root, it kind of takes care of the parentheses. The +1 is going to go on the outside. Now for your descriptions, because 1/2 is less than 1, it is going to compress. And then the +1 on the outside is going to go up 1. There is no negative on this one, so there is no reflection. All right, pause your video, try your 4, 5, and 6. All right, number 7 here, and you do have some word problems like this on the test, but they're really going to be just solving equations. So prior to 2007, the formula, so this is important here, was used to calculate the wind velocity in meters per second of a tornado given F, its, I don't know how to say that, F scale. Use the formula to determine the F scale rating of the tornado with an estimated of 95 wind velocity. So 95 is going to go in place of the V because it's velocity, and then I'm going to write the rest of this out. All right, now you can do this one of two ways because this is a test. If you remember how to use your calculator, you are welcome to use your calculator. You may have to zoom out. All right, so for the calculator, you type the left side in Y1, the right side in Y2, X instead of F though, because it's not going to like F. You're going to hit graph. So I can see one of my lines, but I can't see the other one. So you can try two things. You can try to zoom fit, or you can try to zoom out. I think I'll be able to see it by just zooming out. Zoom out one more time. There's my other line. All right, so I can see it's going to intersect right here. So I'm going to go second, trace, intersect, enter, enter, enter. And so my answer is going to be 4.1. All right, the X value is your answer. Because remember, you replaced X for F. All right, so your answer is 4.1. That's the calculator way. If you can remember to do those calculator steps, by all means, go ahead and use the calculator. If you can't, you're going to have to solve this out by hand. So I'm going to draw my line, and some of you might prefer this way. So first, I'm going to reverse PEMDAS. So I'm going to divide by 6.3. So 95 divided by 6.3. So I'm going to get 15.079. All right, then I'm going to get rid of the exponent. So to get rid of the 3/2, I'm going to raise it to the 2/3. You raise it to the reciprocal. Now it is an exponent, so 15.079. And you're going to raise it so it gets a little exponent to the 2/3. And I get 6.103. So over here, that all is going to go away. And I'm just left with the F plus 2, and then the last step, minus 2, and I still get 4.1. So you can do it either way. You can do it the calculator way, or you could do it the by hand way. But you do have a couple solving ones on the test, and you have some word problems. Oh, here's another example. All right, so I'm going to try one more problem. So the equation, here's my equation. And it's telling me the area is 15. So in place of the A, I'm going to put 15. All right, so if you're going to do this the by hand way, first I'm going to divide by 2. 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. And then I'm going to square root. All right, now every time you square root, you are going to have to put a plus minus sign. So you actually have two answers on this one. All right, you have plus and minus 2.73. So now let's look at what that looks like on the graph. So if you were to do this the graphing way, I'm going to put 15 in y1 and 2x squared in y2. All right, I need to zoom out a little bit. So if you notice, you intersect the red line twice. And so that's where your two answers come from. So if you go second trace intersect, enter, 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 negative 2.73 is one of your answers. And then if you do it again,